So, reading makes a full man, confronts a ready man, and writing an exact man. So, writing process is the most demanding and challenging activity than reading and discussions. But of course, reading and discussions are equally important, that we can understand. That is, and therefore, if a man write little, he had need have a great memory. If he confer little, means discuss confer little, he had need have a present wit, and if he read little, he had need have much cunning to seem to know that he doth not. Okay, so that means that for writing one must have great intellectual skills like memory, wit, and cunningness. So writing helps to memorize facts. If a person is not interested in discussions with others, he will not be able to improve his wit. And if he does not read, he will remain as a stupid person. Now, history. Histories, we can see some of the branches of study, that is history, then poetry, mathematics, natural philosophy, moral, then logic and rhetoric, etc. And how they help in improvement or in development of human skills. Okay, that is, histories make men wise, poets makes men witty, the mathematics subtle, natural philosophy deep, moral grave, the logic and rhetoric able to content. That is to become content about life, etc. So, histories make men wise, poets witty, the mathematics subtle, natural philosophy deep, moral grave, logic and rhetoric able to content. So, these are the different subjects and their functions that help man to improve or to develop his faculties. Okay. Now there is a Latin phrase, abunt studia in moris. Abunt studia in mods. Okay. That means studies pass into and influence manners. So there is an influence of these studies in our manners or in our intellectual skills, behaviors, characters, etc. Now, there is no staunt or impediment in the wit, but may be wrought out by fit studies, like as diseases of the body may have appropriate exercises. That means that wit is present in everyone. It's a gifted thing. It is present in every human. But the thing is that there should be appropriate exercises, that is appropriate branch of studies that helps in honing the wit or intellectual ability. Okay, so that means that for some body parts, in order to keep our body healthy, we need to do some exercises, and some of the exercises are specifically designed for some specific body parts. So we can see some of them, that is, for example, bowling is good for stone and reins. That means for kidneys, of course, for the healthy condition of kidneys, and then shooting for lungs and breast, then gentle walking for the stomach, riding for head, and like, and etc. Okay, the like. So different physical activities and the areas these activities are good for are given here. Now the thing is that, so if a man's wit be wandering, let him study the mathematics. For in demonstrations, if his wit be called away never so little, he must begin again. That means if a person has a trouble with his concentration, then he must study mathematics, because when we do mathematical operations, if we make a slight mistake, we have to start right from the beginning. So this helps in training our mind to be more concentrated on something. Okay, so we can study mathematics to improve our concentration. And if his wit be not apt to distinguish or find differences, let him study the schoolmen, for they are semini sectors. That is, if a person does not have the ability to detect or to identify the differences or to distinguish different things, then he will be benefited, or he should study the schoolmen, that is the scholars, okay, like Aristotle and other scholars. Those people are called as schoolmen. And because these schoolmen are known as semi-sectors, means that splitters of hair. That means they would study each and everything, every tiny aspect of a matter. So this really helps in training mental abilities and develops the art of expression as well. Okay. Now, if he be not apt to beat over matters and to call up one thing to prove and illustrate another, let him study the lawyer's case. So some people may have a difficulty to understand the facts, and then may find it difficult to put into the words. So basically, these kind of people can study law. That is, if a person is unable to understand facts and manipulate them to put across his views convincingly, studying law will help him. Okay. Now, now the thing is that, so every defect of the might may have a special receipt. That means that does every deficiency or problem of might can be addressed by appropriate reading. Okay.